Seems so to me. I gotta change my shirt. Seems so to me. I was out 10 after 6. Loud. What we're gonna do? Cooking with East Coast this morning, guys. We're going to do some cooking. Now, I'm gonna make hash browns. I like them big old junky hash browns. I'm gonna dust a little bit with that old Celtic salt, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna crack some of these in here like that. Ooh, that burnt me. Got my window curtains open. I normally don't have them open. I give that outside something so far. I expect my brother to come here after a while, see what's going on. He goes up to Bigby for a, I don't know, a coffee run. I think he goes up to Wheel and Deal and find out information and get deals. Oh, the locomotive just stopped. My brother Reed told me, my late brother Reed, God rest his soul, he told me when he was drinking, he'd go in them bars, and he was a union, a labor union, operators and laborers union worker, and he'd go in them bars, and that's where you got all your jobs. You know, people starts drinking and telling their stuff, and people likes Reed, so to get him on. Oh, that's enough. Oh, that's a lot. Seems to be I'm hungry. I had 2 olives. Seems so to me. Maybe I'll get greedy and take a smaller potato. I got a gurry plant right here. My little bucket. It ain't that little. It's a, I don't know, 50, 60 liter bucket or something. I got it on sale for about $15. And I put my gurry in it. Look at these potatoes. Some of these potatoes are right black inside. And that's a no-no. You ain't got a big no-no like that. So I'm gonna peel this, I got, see, 4 bites. Six bites. I think that's enough. Let's put this Gary contraption cover back. This compost, guys. What it is, you know what I mean. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm reaching up in here and got some ginger. Some no-name ginger. I dust it with some ginger. Oh, you gotta love ginger. Hi, ginger. I already went through it some time, so I got some thyme leaves. my buddy, so happens to be a lawyer, Gerard Pache. He goes, "What's that stuff that you put on that?" He was sick for like 2 or 3 weeks, and he binged on my videos. He said, "What's that stuff you put on your cook?" And I went, "I don't know what you mean. Why should you put it on all that stuff?" And I went, he said, "It's a spice or something. It's like leaves." Oh, thyme! Yeah, that's what it is. He said, that thyme ain't bad. Look at this, guys. I even got chopped onions, dehydrated chopped onions. All it is minced onions, dehydrated. It's a good thing. You know, you don't need onions. If you don't use your onions too much, they'll go bad and go rotten. But you get them all dried out. Oh, you just dust them babies right down. Look at that. Well, yeah! Ha! And another thing, too, when the apocalypse come, you can have onions. And another thing what I bought, first time since I was a kid, with milking cows, before I was milking cows, I was probably 6 or 7 or 8. I started milking cows when I was about 10 or 11. So before that, the cows were getting low on milk, so Mom would buy big bags of skim milk powder, and It's got that unique smell and taste as a child, and I didn't like it, to be honest with you. But you know something? The other day, this stuff's expensive. It's ingredients: skim, milk powder, vitamin A, palmate, and vitamin D. All it is just milk powder. 5 liters. It was like $9.99. Now, seems so to me, that's expensive. So basically, some things browning up there now, you know. Huh? That's what I'm talking about, right, guys? Can you see that? I can't tell if you can see. Yeah, you can see that. Good. You know, what we'll do this, we'll put it up in here, cover it like that. Make sure it's got enough fat. And turn it down on medium. Yeah, so, I was going to say. Yeah, so, I'm cooking with lard. And I got potatoes. They're home-raised hash browns. They're the best, guys. I bought a squash. Buttercup. Buttercup squash. Yeah. I love squash. Squash pies and all that kind of stuff. You stir this around, just keep playing with it, you know what I mean? My table, one thing about it, I keep a clean tabletop, stove top. But you know something, I could probably clean it up a little bit. Let's get some water here. And let's see if we can clean it up a little bit, guys, eh? It shouldn't be that dirty, should it? I mean, I'm the only one here, and I don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm being fair, right? But then sometimes, it's best to probably clean things up, you know, whether you need it or not. Apparently, I don't know if I really need it, but I don't want to clean it up, you know. Women folk would turn their head on this. They hate this. And I don't blame them, you know. I don't like it at times, you know what I mean? That's one layer. There's a few more layers I got to get. Yep. Should almost here now. I'm gonna put some more of this daggone duck soap on it to clean them ducks. It was good enough for a duck. And I got a scraper. You know you're a redneck or something like that if you have to take a big wire scraper to your, oh, that's heavy, to your top of your stove. The stove's is an okay stove. The one burner has a mind of its own, and you handle it just right, and it would be Hades. Hades means, I guess, hell. It would be so hot on the burner, you handle it right. You gotta hold your mouth just right when you handle that. I think it could be just into the, I'll rinse that again. That'd be number 2. 2 scrubs. Let's rinse this out now, guys. So, it will, is this burner right back there, like that back one. See, you fellas should be happy for me. Or no, happy for yourself, not for me. You fellas should be happy for yourself, because after seeing my kitchen, my house, and you fellas, this house is so much better, and you think it's bad, well, there you go. I'm helping you guys out by me having a bad housekeeping job. Oh, guess what I put in? The oven's very hot. I put turkey in. I'm gonna have myself a. Darren might come up. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have myself a little turkey meal for later today. I say I am. Yeah, I know the table's disgusting, but I'll tell you what. Every few months, I clean it really good. And that means a lot. Every few months. I know you women folk, you clean them every day. But I don't have nobody here with me. And I like it that way. That way I don't have to keep cleaning. You start to keep cleaning. I don't know. I guess it's all okay if you get a habit doing it. I'm not lazy. You know, followers know I'm not lazy. I just don't ever. Oh, I gotta watch out here. This stuff's kind of getting carried away here. I'm gonna have to put some more pig juice in it. Over there, guys. Got to put some more pig juice in that. Slap the old pig juice to it. You know my life expectancy is going to be a long time. I'm going to live a long time putting all that pig juice in there. Yeah. Come on, you're doing good. Them hash browns look so beautiful with all them herbs and spices on them. You fellas think that might look like a mess, but I'll tell you one thing. You never had East Coast hash browns. If you did, you'll say, man, look at here, boy, that East Coast knows how to make them hash browns. Look at here, boy. Man, that fella can cook. My goodness, he is something. Now, making sure I get this table all clean, this tabletop, the stove top. It's almost like that stove top dressing. I don't have no. I might have to make some or buy some. I don't know, guys. But that's clean, eh? Now, when I go see one of these, what you can do when you apply yourself. Well, I know all about that stuff, guys. But I just don't seem to want to do that. Right? Until I want to do it. Come up in here, get a clean that little spot up in here. And see how nice it looks there when you get done? I'll put that back there. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, like brand new. I got a brand new stove again. See, what I like doing every so many months, it's like I bought a new stove, right? When you think about it, it's like mind over matter. If it don't mind, it don't matter. But what I'm saying is, if you feel poor, like I do sometimes, lots of times I feel rich because I am rich, right? Rich by the Holy Spirit and God. We're getting along really good, and I neglected talking to him for years, and he's rejoicing, and angels are rejoicing, and I'm rejoicing, and we're all rejoicing, and you guys are rejoicing. But every once in a while, like every so many, maybe once a month or once a month and a half, I'll clean the stove right good. And it's just like I'm rich again. I just bought a brand new stove. You say what you want. But if you can trick your mind sometimes, don't let stuff bother you. You know what? These things are practically done. Look at that, would you? Look at that! Ah, look how beautiful brown they are. Them are gorgeous. And if you fellas could only smell them. Now, I got to get my fancy plate. I have a plate that's oval. I'll show you. Okay? It's an oval plate. It's a pretty plate. Check this out. It's got the remnants of a castle or something, and an old tree, and there's a donkey and a little building and a little bit of water there. You can see it properly. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there, yeah. See, it's a beautiful thing, right? Look at that, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this down a little bit, and I have a flipper dipper. And I'm going to take this stuff and put it right in here. And that's plenty good enough. She's pretty hot. It's almost like you're deep frying, but really you're not. I made a rhyme. I can even talk and make rhymes. Praise God. Amen. Okay. There. Now what we're going to do, you want to hear some snapping, cracking, popping? Watch this. Put Mama's eggs in. I like Mama's eggs. Listen to this baby go. Look how beautiful, dark, and orange that is. Almost seems like a duck egg, but it's not. Get that one? But it's not. It's not. Look at that, would you? Now I'll throw this in the gurry pot. There. That's 3 eggs. I think that's enough. Roll East Coast. Now I take some more of these thyme leaves. And sprinkle thyme leaves on it. You sure like some thyme leaves? Oh! You can never get enough thyme leaves, guys. I hope the world don't get too crazy and buy them out and bring the cost up on thyme leaves. The East Coast have to pay. Let's try one. Let's try one. You guys, I'm telling you, nobody can make that like me. And I ain't bragging. I try half brown, a little bit of light dusting of the old Celtic salt. My name is Jimmy. Jimmy crack corn, popcorn. Jimmy crack some popcorn, I don't care. Black pepper, pop, black pepper, 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 black pepper. So I made made some milk, skim milk, because I don't drink milk nowadays. For some reason, don't drink it. Let's split these things, okay? See that? Can you see? I don't know if you can see or not. Now let's shut it off. That's enough. This is something good for the heart, I'll tell you. The arteries. But you know what counteracts this stuff for me? Well, I got it here somewhere. I should have it here somewhere. Cayenne! Cayenne! Where are you? Here you are. There he is. Right there. Cayenne pepper. Take that little cayenne pepper. You sprinkle that cayenne pepper on top of that egg. A little bit on there. And I'll tell you one thing. Your head's going to be sweating. Or my head. And that opens up the arteries. It opens up the arteries, your walls, so blood can flow. It's almost like if you're going to have a heart attack, pretty much. And you have them aspirins. You throw some aspirins in you. Oh. Praise God. Wow! I think you could have made it taste more better by tuning in with me. My opinion. I gotta clean this. I gotta clean this table. Let's there we go. Here. Get rid of that knife. I know the table's a mess, guys. What can I do? My wood box, I put one big load in. It was empty, but I put one big load in. Look at that, would you? I could sit right here at the chair. This is Daryl's chair. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not gonna let you watch me eat all my meal, but I bet that's a white truck. No, it is a white truck, nothing. Yes, it is right there. Look, there's a white truck. I thought that was a white truck. Hot. That old cayenne pepper. Hot. You know what, guys? Let's dump a little of this pure Canadian maple syrup. The little oh, is it rotten? Let's taste it. No, I don't think so. It's got stuff in it. You think it went the other way? Don't taste like it does. I'll try some. No, tastes good. Mmm. You know, life is what you make it. You can fight your way through life, or you can love your way through life. Fighting covers all grounds, like hate, making fun. That's the fighting part of it. Love, meaning help your brother out, help your neighbor out. Help your wife out, help your husband out, help your kids out. Family sticks together. Without the Lord, really, there's nothing really when it comes right down to it. You might think they are, but when you were on your deathbed and you're thinking about all you did or didn't do, and they say, where would you like to go, heaven or hell? I bet you 9 times out of 10 they'd say heaven. My opinion. So I guess why not try to be the best we can? We're not perfect by no means. Well, tell you one thing. I might have. Hold on one second. Oh. My hands are lighting up. The old sweat. I got what I got? I got some green goodness. I got apple and mango and kiwi. I'll take a slurp of that. There. And this here stuff here, this pomegranate, this stuff's really good for you. Yeah. If you can get pomegranate in you, it's a good healing thing. This rocking chair that I'm rocking in, yeah. My wife was rocking in that chair, and I'm rocking in a wooden chair. She had Justin. He's a big lad now. She was a senior. I come home from work, and she was, he was crying a little bit, trying to put him to sleep, and she was just rocking him. I said, what are you doing? She said, I'm rocking Justin to sleep. Well, if you're in a square chair, I've got no rocking chair. I think I was fishing. Yeah. With Roy. Fishing with Roy Thurber. Me and Dad. And Mike Fitzgerald. And Roy, we go out in the Rose Croy. Anyway, I come home, and she was rocking him in the square chair. I said, oh, we can't put up with that. I can't let you do that. So what are you doing? I said, I got paid, and I'm going up to Digby, Buckler's Fine Furniture. I think we went up. Digby, Buckler's Fine Furniture. I picked this chair out, glider rocker. And she rocked and rocked and rocked. Yeah. Hard times, but good times, you know. memories, right? And he goes to sleep quite quick. And that chair's still going. I had it in the barn for years. Now, I owned a barn. Roger Mullen got my land. I come back one time. I said, that barn, you think I could get that barn back? He said, well, how can you get it back when you own it? And so I didn't know if I owned it or not. Yeah. So, I was going to tear it down and move it over here one time. And I said, I can't do that. A lot of work. Big barn. That would have been so big, right? I could have been building buildings in it. I love it. Then I one day said, I can't do it, so I gave it back to him. He said, okay. Still never did nothing with it. I know right now if I asked him, he'd give it to me. I don't think he'd give it to anybody else. I wouldn't figure. I told him I'd put metal on for him. If he had the metal on the roof. Because it's leaking quite bad now. Some of the board is rotten. Never get into the rafters though. But it's getting close. Now I think, I'm not sure, but my old boss, Hubert Vroom, he was a building inspector. He come down and did the layout. I'm thinking he did. For a rafter. And Dad made him. He's a good carpenter. Yeah. I used to do carpenter work with there was a Fred, somebody named Fred back in Doseville, I think. He worked for Harry Sabin. I worked for Harry Sabin. Harry Sabin had the business. And his main carpenter, or one of his main carpenters was Junior, his brother. Then there was Ken Smith. He was a really good carpenter. Then that, Peter. Peter, he lived in Weymouth. Yeah. Peter LeBlanc, I think. I think it is Peter LeBlanc. Worked with him. Worked with Pension Weaver. My cousin. Mark married my brother Mark. He'll be coming here today. He married his daughter. I think they're third cousins or something. But so I worked with a lot of the older carpenters. Like I said, I graduated with a diploma in 81. No, 82, I think. I went to school fall of 1980. Then that went around to 81, and that was 1 year. Then went around again. And I'll see my birth. Yeah, so I wasn't quite 17 yet, I don't think, because I went to school when I was 15. Then I turned 16 4 days later. Yeah, so I must have been 17 when I graduated. Yeah, with a diploma. My brother Wade married Roger Manser and Shirley's daughter. He graduated the same year with grade 12. I didn't get my grade 12. I quit in grade 10 so I can go to work on a Ross machine and pulpwood boats, and Mom helped me out a little bit, what she could do. Well, I would get 50-pound bag of potatoes and go up every week, jump on Lionel Taylor's bus. First time I went there, I remember, oh well, so well, Lionel Taylor opened the door, had the radio going on the bus. That was pretty unique. Back then, there was no radios allowed on buses. He had the radio given her. And he looked down at me, and after he slid that door open, said, "What do you got there, young feller?" He knew that was a T-bow. I went, looked up at him. I weighed 135 pounds. Big full head of blonde hair. No fat on me. Muscle and bone. Prime farm boy. Anyway, I said, 50-pound bag of potatoes? He went, 50 pounds? He laughed. He said, how long do you think that's going to last you? Oh, it's going to last me a week. And he almost died laughing. He said, come on in. I had the potatoes on my back, the luggage in my hand. I was in shape. You think I'm fast now? I was like a wildcat back then. You know. Anyway, that was that time, that back in 1980. Yeah, I like story time. You get to know people's lives and what they went through and what they did, what they like or don't like. And as we get through our life, the stuff we didn't like when we was younger, I find you like when you're older. Like I never could handle banana bread when I was younger. I didn't like canned milk. But now, I can eat banana bread. You know, it was made right. And I can eat or drink canned milk, but I drink it on strawberries and a Jello or blueberries. I never knew my grandfather on both sides. I never knew my grandmother on both sides. So I never had a grandmother or grandfather that I know of. Yeah. I often wondered what that would have been like. I think I would have loved them. I would have showed off in front of them. Wanted to get their attention probably. I would have made up songs about them, and we all would have laughed. And maybe there was something that I wanted, and my parents didn't want me to have it when they had their backs turned. Maybe he or she would have given it to me secretively. But isn't that what it's all about, though? I didn't get to experience that. There's probably a lot of people didn't get to experience that. I'm not the only one. Yeah. I'm gonna rest my mouth, guys. Hold on. I'll wipe that right out. Them little black things, that's a chopped up onion. I tell you, you fellas should try some of that dehydrated onions. You don't have to, it's onions, right? And as long as you get the flavor. Well, that's good. Well, guys, I had my breakfast. I had my avocado first. And I was out cleaning since early. And I had a hankering to get something to eat. Thank you, Forrest, for watching my program here. And God bless all of you. And from East Coast, humble abode to your humble abode, wherever you may be. Smile. The world will smile with you.